Picks and Parlay family, what's happening? What's happening? It is Monday, October 14th. I'm your boy Detroit Lenny here with no green screen because I've been busy and I didn't put it up. I don't want to tell you. But it's Monday. It's the 14th of October. We're gonna go over a few things. Talk a little bit. How you been? What's new? It's been a long week for your boy. Home. And back in the saddle, so to speak. So that's good. Missed you. Did you miss me? I missed you. I missed you. Missed you guys. How do they say that? Missed you with every bullet so far. As my grandmother said it. Anyways, I'm here. Give me a second. Let everybody file in. I'm going to share us out real quick to the Facebook if I can. Let me get this right here. Put this in there. The contest page for a Monday. All right. So, got some stuff to talk about too in the contest page. Lots and lots to talk about. We got a college football winner. Actually, I don't know how does the tiebreaker work? Because we have two people that went 8 for 10. 8 and 2. And I don't think we ever talked about. Good news, by the way, some asshole named Detroit Lenny, he never put his picks in for college. So there's that. So yeah. So anyways, we have I listen, it's just some swag giveaway. So but it's King Adams and Juan Miguel. So King Adams. Week 7. And then NFL stuff to talk about too. I went 4-1 in the NFL everywhere across the board, contest wise. Jacksonville screwed me. I ain't even gonna lie. I was all over Jacksonville. We all know their record. Something sharp on the bottom of my floor. I'm for sure gonna stuff on later. So whatever. We'll talk more about contests as people file in, but we had two people go 5-0. So we have a tiebreaker tonight for some total points. We'll talk about who they are and what they were there to do. By the way, Uncle Two Hips still in this damn thing. Shout out. He went 4-1. I was on Jacksonville. That's where I was at. At Green Bay, Houston, Lions, and Cincy. But I'm just, what do you want to say? I still don't think Chicago's a good team. I just think I thought Jacksonville was going to come back. I thought this was when the Jacksonville got their shit together, but whatever. They paid Trevor Lawrence all that money. Didn't get a chance to watch a lot of college football as I flew, or just family and stuff, and then flying back, and I just did a lot. There was a lot of family stuff, and it's good. It was really good. All in all, at the end of the day, it was good. What else we got to talk about? Well, yeah, obviously, as we know, Tigers lost. It is what it is. I watched that game too. That was hard to watch. that grand slam was it, right? I mean, well, that'll usually do it. By the way, I can't find my other glasses. I know I brought them home. I think they're still packed somewhere, but I'm stuck with these. And I got a lot of glare on them from my light. I didn't put up my thing. Well, I barely made it today. All right, I barely made it. Let's just say that, okay? But I'm here Monday through Friday. I'm back this week, all week. We got nothing going on. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't traveling. Ain't doing shit else. Ain't going nowhere, no how, doing nothing. We got today though. We got this Mets Dodgers game that's coming up. I'm on. We'll talk about that. What do you guys like? I like the Dodgers. I'm probably honestly, I'm probably going to get to Dodgers no bat ninth inning, but maybe even Dodgers run line. I don't know. I lean Dodgers. I really it's been a really weird week this last couple days for me personally. I've just had a lot of stuff going on family wise, so in Detroit and stuff. So it's haven't got to a lot of things. Haven't had the time to handicap and do a lot of stuff. So yeah, I mean I'm on New Mexico State tomorrow, but as far as like today's analysis goes, I'm not. I don't. I don't really have a whole lot. I wanted to get into some hockey, but I tread lightly in the beginning of the year. And to be honest with you, flight and stuff, I'm still thinking a little jet lagged with time and and being up at the butt crack. My ass is all over. My time zone clock is just discombobulated. I flew too much in too short amount of time and then got adjusted and didn't get adjusted. What I don't know. So I can get on anything NHL wise. Not anything I'm on today. I know we still have we still have like 3 games to start. Wings, Rangers, Penguins, Canadians, and the Islanders and the Avalanche. You can't pay me money to bet on Cleveland against the Yankees, but that's what I hope for at Cleveland against the Yankees. But I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I still think if that series in Detroit went 7 against the Guardians, I think maybe I think we could have took them. That Cleveland was going to be our toughest test. We lost 3-2. It's nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. It's not like we got our ass beat. Okay, I mean we didn't get nothing like that. So that's going to be a good series. I don't think this Mets Dodgers is going to be a good series at all. We'll talk about some football too. How about those Cats, man? So I got my Hutch jersey on too today. As much as I can't stand Michigan, the University of Michigan, that guy, he was a lion. He is a lion. Where the hell am I kidding? But he ain't coming back this year. There's people out there on these X's and Twitters and things and talking about he'll be back for the playoffs. No, he won't. If he will, man, he'll prove me wrong, and I hope to God he does. Maybe he's some freak of nature or something like that. Nowadays you never know. But it's clear from what I've heard and read from different people. I don't want to sit here and I'm not that guy to sit here and say I got sources on sources. Okay, I do not. Okay, but I know some people that know some people. Okay, that may be friends with some people. But it sounds like they're God willing. There was no permanent nerve damage or anything where it could affect his foot or ankle down the road in his career. That's more concerning because we expect him to be. I don't expect him to ever play for anybody ever again, except for the Detroit Lions. He'll only wear Honolulu blue for the rest of his life. Okay, he'll be back in full effect next year. I don't expect anything else from him the remainder of the year. If you baby it and you let him heal completely, it's 8 to 10 months. There's probably some screws and plates and this and that, and there's a lot of metal in that shin right now, but it's a clear break, no nerve damage or anything like that, as clear as anybody can see right now. Surgery is already done. He's already in recovery and probably at this point out of it. Probably won't travel back to Michigan for a couple days just because he had surgery, but he'll probably be back by, I would say, end of next week. It's going to be no weight bearing on that thing for a while. It's not like a boot. It'll be probably maybe be able to roll on a scooter type situation, but it's almost as heartbreaking as losing. He's your number one guy. He's the heart. They drafted that guy. I mean, I don't want to say that nobody's not as is it's next man up always, right? But nobody fills that guy's shoes. Nobody does. Okay, and hate to see it from such a young player with so much potential in front of him. It makes me sick to my stomach. And I feel for him, but I also know that you see that kid, you seen him. Nobody ever. It's hard to tell because he's never experienced an injury like this, and not many people have. But I gotta believe that he's got that dog in him, and I gotta believe that he comes back, bigger, better, stronger than ever, and just it's just a freak thing. And accidents happen. It was an accident. It was nothing. I mean, for fuck's sake, he broke it on his own player's knee. So I mean, it's not like I saw somebody put on Facebook that the Cowboys were dirty, and I just in a Lions Facebook group, and I left the group. Like I can't do that. Like you people are, I can't say the R word. I can't say that. I'm not supposed to say that word, and you won't bait me into it. But you know what you are. You're just dumb. So you can't. You like watch. You know what I mean? Cowboy fans, let's flip the script on the Lions sadness. What the Jerry Jones 82nd birthday, loved it. Loved having I took out Lions minus everything. I just stacked that shit. But you paid Dak all that money, right? I get no Micah Parsons. I get you got a slew of injuries on your side too. Nobody denies that. But this game wasn't like the Lions exposed anything. I mean, you've been down multiple touchdowns before in home games. You can't win at home. It seems like there's discombobulation there. I don't know why Mike McCarthy has a job. Didn't understand why you hired him at the first day in place, but that's neither here nor there. But why does he have a job? I don't understand. That being said, I don't know who fixes it. Maybe like I hope to God Robert Saleh is not out there going, man. By the way, see, even the video tells you hit the like button. But I don't see Robert Saleh going, yeah, I'd love to be Jerry Jones' pup. Why go from one shit situation to another shit situation? Like, stay away, Robert. Stay away, my friend. I don't know. Who's the answer if you fire Mike McCarthy? Like, who's gonna fix that shit show? And that's exactly what that is. I hope you guys stay America's team forever. I don't want to be America's team. I don't. I want to be Detroit's team, and that's it. I don't want to be. I don't even want to be the state of Michigan's team. I just want to be Detroit City, the Detroit Lions. That's it. Fuck your title of America's team. I don't want nothing to do with that. That shit's on you. You want to be a Walmart brand? Good luck to you. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to go into the stores in Nevada and see Lions shit for sale. I don't. I want it to be hard to find my shit. Because I will go home and find it. I'll order it online. I don't want to see anything here. besides Raiders shit. That's how it should always be. I don't want to be America's team. I don't think I should see you go into a Foot Locker or something, and I just use Foot Locker as an example because it's in every damn mall. You go in there and they, usually will have everybody, every NFL team. But if you're in the home, like they'll have more Raider stuff here because it's Raider Nation's here, right? I don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah. Stop, Gio. I see you in the chat. I don't want no Walmart Wolverine fans. That's a Michigan term. No Walmart Wolverine fans needed. I don't want to be the Detroit Lion Walmart fans. Bye-bye. Good luck. See you later. You take your ass to a game. You take your ass to the city, or you pay top dollar for the fucking hat. I don't know what to tell you. Don't give me no Walmart Wolverine shit here. Now you got me ranting about Washington fans. But Cowboy fans, man, you guys know you got problems. Everybody's known that, right? But I think you got bigger problems than you think you got. I think, I don't know, how do you force a guy to sell? I don't think, we've all talked about this for years. This is this ain't breaking news. Okay, Detroit Lenny here is not breaking news. Uh-oh, woo, red alert, breaking news. What the fuck? My dogs are going nuts here because I went woo, red alert. No breaking news here. You got issues at the top, right? And I don't see it ever. Jerry Jones never winning another Super Bowl. I don't know if Jerry Jones takes you to another playoff game. I don't think Jerry Jones is putting the right people in the right places to make those kinds of decisions. So stop. But he's going to fire by McCarthy. That's the writing's on the wall. And it'll be everybody else's fault. So Cowboys fans, what do you do? Well, I mean, really, honest to God, I see you in here, Brian Gillihan. Yeah. I mean, what do you do? I don't know, but I'm going to run through the chat and then we'll go over Monday Night Football. But because I'll tell you what, the Lions went in there and the Lions gave you a laundry list, and they gave the NFL a laundry list of reasons why you're this last year and why Taylor Decker did report. If you don't think we won't remember, we remember. We're still bitter. Hashtag bitter party of one. That's us. We're us. We're bitter. We were bitter over last year. And so we were going to run up this. Man, hey, if we could have had every offensive lineman score, we would have. And by the way, Panay Sewell, come on, reaching out for the touchdown. Dude, they kind of punked your ass. 47-9. Do you know I saw a stat today, which I did not know yesterday, that I probably would have talked a little bit more shit on Twitter, but I kind of tried to stay away from social media this weekend and really spend time with some family, and your boy probably needed that. But the Cowboys scored 9 points. The Lions had 9 point scoring drives. So, and a couple of those field goals could have been touchdowns if we took that shit more serious. But let's start from the top. I could swallow a bottle of alcohol and feel like Godzilla. Better heads and deck. Damn. Get on that, man. Godzilla. Oh, tiebreaker was total in the Oregon game. Okay. That's why King James, I keep calling him King James. I'm reading the King Adams. Okay. Good job. Good job. All right, King Adams. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll have to put that out there. See, this is why you guys are here. You're here to do 2 things. 3 things. Now it's too many things. See, you're already lost. 1, I was going to say hit the like button, but you guys, I feel like that's like a duh, kind of situation. And then also you're, keep track of me because, I forget. Good night says Mets, Yankees, and Bills 3-game money line part. Oh, here we go. So Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. can't not do it, bro. I can't stand. So I'm torn here. I'm gonna pull up the money here for us too, but I am torn between you fire your coach. The team usually rallies, blah blah blah. I don't think he was the fucking problem though. So who are they rallying around? Like, what is the guy that steps up really good sitting here and tell me that he was the maybe he was and I'm wrong, okay, but I'm on the Bills, and I'm on the under. I don't like a whole lot in that game, but I'm gonna look at the money real quick here. NFL. Let's see. Like Josh Allen doesn't scream like ooh, I feel confident in this. The Jets seem to get a little bit more money. I mean, I don't. But as far as like the split, it's like all of the bets, all of the money seem to be a Buffalo. But that doesn't mean that that's public money. I can't do that. I'm down with 2 out of 3. I don't, man, I want to believe in the Mets. I want the story to continue. I do. But I just don't know if they're ever going to not let the Dodgers and Ohtani have it. I don't. And I'm sad to say it. I am. I just don't know if that does that. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Oh, isn't it Canada Day? Not Canada Day. Is it Canada something or another? What are you talking about? I don't know. Good luck tonight, my brother. You only on one bet so far. I'm not on a lot, man. Not today. And I really just I needed a mental thing. I had a funeral Thursday. It is what it is, and I didn't expect it to be as rough as it was. So I just been mentally checked out, kind of thing. And I'm back. I'm home. I'm good. And so it is what it is. You know what I mean? Good day, Mr. Detroit. What's happening? Yeah, dude, that dude's career. Thank God it's not his career. It's a season. That's all I keep telling myself because, man, I had Alex Smith vibes. I had I mean, like I had bad vibes, and I was like, it's hard, and by the way, let me just bring this back up because I want to sit on this. Thoughts in the comment section too about trades. The Lions have cap space. We have space, and we have some, there's some people that are going to get some money coming soon, right? Hutch is one of them. Just extended David Montgomery, which I think God, I would have loved to have that done the offset. That's great. I love that guy. Obviously, losing Hutch does not affect our offense. You would think, right? But it actually does a little bit in my book because the defense allowing that pressure to be put on takes the pressure off the offense a little. You can make that argument, but our offense is, I think, really solid. Really, obviously, Ben Johnson showed you creative, but I think fundamentally square and sound, right? And I also think after Hutchinson got hurt right away in the third quarter, that team needed something to not just die on, not to just to remember that whole game. And Ben Johnson's, to his credit, made that game creative. And it might have been the majority of wanting to stick it to Dallas in Dallas after the refs screwing us last year. Probably the majority of that. But a little bit, I think, was more of a psychological thing. Hey, let's take our mind off our brother in down the hall who is going through it. Right now, we're still in this war. You know what I mean? And I don't care what the scoreboard says. We got something to do. So whatever. But trade-wise, We're not good. Hey man, I put something up on TikTok or Twitter or something. That was the only thing I posted on the weekend or something, and I posted it last night, and it was F them picks, and it was a picture of David Crosby, or Max Crosby, not David Crosby. Jesus Christ, Max Crosby. Picture of Max Crosby for the Raiders. It's unrealistic. I don't do it. Yeah, sure, I want it, but I don't want to give up everything for it. But I do understand that the time is now. Like, I don't want to be that falls into that quick little mindset of, oh, next year, man, we're going to be so solid next year. F next year, man. It's this year. I want it now. I don't care about 2020. I don't want the next one, 2025. I want this one. Fuck the next one. Give me this one. I don't care about that one. I don't want the next one. I want this one. So I think that's the mindset they have. And Brad Holmes ain't afraid to shake some shit up, right? But I think Max Crosby's a little unrealistic. Because when Hutch comes back, oh God, you got Max on one side and a dog on the other that's hungry. That dude is coming back with a fear. I don't think you'll ever have another. Like, if you compare them two in a perfect world, stop it. I don't care if they wear Honolulu blue or any other color. That's the best defensive tandem in football. I put them on that each end, bookend wise. Stop it. With potential to be greater than great. I mean, whatever, right? But a realistic, I think, I would love to get the kid from Cincy, Hendrickson or Hendricks or Hendrick, whatever. I think I don't think now's the time to be cheap, but I think you could probably get away with more of a reasonable price tag and some trade bait. But let me say this: Hendon Hooker's in play. And Hendon Hooker is a backup quarterback, for those of you that don't know, for the Detroit Lions out of Tennessee. Drafted him. He's had a good offseason, preseason kind of thing. Didn't play all last year. Smart quarterback. Young. The Raiders don't have that. You want a future quarterback? Go ahead to give up the future for one star, for another maybe. Possible, though. There's going to be some draft picks involved. I just think the Raiders trade stuff is – this ain't video games. You know what I mean? This ain't that shit. This ain't fantasy football. Okay? This ain't that shit. This is real life. I think that's just a little too much of a reach. But Brad Holmes, yo, dog, I know you're listening. Okay? I know I just was out on the World Wide Web. So listen, I know you out there somewhere. Brad, you do what you got to do. In Brad, we trust. Fuck those picks, Brad. You go do what you got to do. We want this one. I'll get off my soapbox, though, because you got me ranting down. All right. If you give the Raiders your leg with your bad knee, I'll give them my arm, and we can get. I'm just telling you, Rand. I got 2 bad knees. I think I got a bad hip now after this last weekend, man. I was not born to walk that much. Anyways, yeah, maybe we can piece together some stuff, throw in a honey, some better made chips. I mean, the Coney dogs in there, maybe some deep dish, Lifetime Buddy's supply of pizza, Fago. You want, man? I got some Fago. I mean, whatever you need. Just holla. If I can help in any way, way, shape, or form, Brad, if I can help in any way, shape, or form. I'm here in Vegas already. It's about 20-minute drive to the stadium, maybe a half hour. I don't know about traffic. 20 minutes. I don't care where. Just holler at your boy. I'll take the drive. Just call me, Brad. Call me. I'll do what I got to do. I'll do what you need. Don't get me started. Yeah, it was a big loss. Nope. chalk was chalk this week, right? We saw that. Like the public ate this week. I don't know, man. I just can't. I don't like it. I'm honestly, I'm by the end of this show, I'm gonna have a teaser for you. I mean, I just can't put money on the Jets. I can't do it with an unled team with a cancer in the locker room for a captain at quarterback. I can't. I don't give a flying rat's ass, as my grandmother would say, if everybody and their brother is on Buffalo. And that, from a handicapping wise, makes me want to go out there and bet the Jets, right? But I can't do that. But I can't jump off the bridge with everybody in Buffalo. Can't do that either. And so I might want to get on some props. We got some. I know Brian Gillihan's got some props for me. I'll be honest with you. I know already a prop. Where's Aaron Rodgers' fucking interception? Now I'm hurt. Now I'm betting with my heart because I can't stand that dude. But if you look at the stats, Josh Allen, 0 interceptions, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They're not throwing the ball all around, right? They ain't doing all that. Different Buffalo team, right? Like, I don't think they want him putting him in situations where he can football, because he will. Aaron Rodgers, 7 tutties, 4 picks. That dude's good for an interception. I don't care what anybody says. Over half an interception, minus 120 at Caesar or DraftKings, minus 108 at FanDuel, minus 105. Shop your lines. I'm going to be on Aaron to throw a pick. Give me some other ones. Yeah, I think that. So far, yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, like, you're going to fire Jerry Jones, or you're going to fire Mike McCarthy on the bye? Nope, not going to do it. We have Mike McCarthy's our coach moving forward. We have no intentions of firing him. 3 hours later, breaking news, ESPN alert, Mike McCarthy fired. Like, yeah, I don't believe him. Jerry Jones is the biggest, I don't say, dude, from an owner standpoint, I don't know, as a fan, I could put my faith in that kind of owner. Let's put it that way. To tell me, I mean, listen, nobody's gonna tell you they're trying to tank, right? Nobody's gonna sit there and tell you, whatever. They're all gonna tell you we're trying to do our best. We're gonna make the best decisions we can. We're gonna do what's best for our team and blah 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 blah. No, he was not. He was not. But don't be surprised if he ain't. I'm surprised he's not yet. But one bright spot, Cowboys have the best field goal kicker in the league. I mean, there's always that. Back in the day, Jason Hansen was the best thing that ever happened to the Detroit Lions. Still, the Hall of Fame kicker, number 4. Number 4, wait, number 1 in your hearts, number 4 in your jersey, or on your play, or in your how the announcer used to say that. Number 4 in your what do you call that? Playbook, not playbook. Whatever. Number 4 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. Jason Hansen. By the way, Lions all-time scorer. So yeah, there's that. Here we go. Josh Allen under 2.5 passing yards. Of course, no such thing as a lock. Well, it's Locktober. Ask Sean Higgs. He's got Locktober bets, but listen, if this game is close, Josh Allen gets the ball and Josh Allen can make mistakes, right? But I do like the under completions. I do like his unders just all around, passing yards, completions. I just don't think I just think they've run the shit out of the damn ball. And I mean, I'd probably look at what's his name? Cook and Brees Hall props. Bryce Hall, James Cook, John Cook, Jimmy Cook, Jimmy John Cook, I don't know, whatever. Cook and Hall, touchdown, maybe not touchdown props, but just their props. I mean, you can get that close to even money. Let's look at James. It is James Cook. Dude, I'm for sure jocking his shit. You get plus 125. I'll take that. Would Devontae ever go to the Bills? Allen needs a number one receiver. So I didn't think so. I had this I would say argument, debate, or whatever with a guy over the weekend actually in Michigan, and it was very much similar to. I attributed it to Devontae Adams is going to look at Josh Allen the way he looked at I don't think so, right? Maybe like an Aaron Rodgers, but that's why I think he hasn't went to the Jets yet. It's just because I don't think he wants to necessarily play with Aaron again. And I think he looks at Josh as a very similar Aaron Rodgers. I really think he wants to go to New Orleans to play with this boy Carr, but that ain't going to happen. We haven't seen it yet happen. We haven't seen the Saints. I don't know. Maybe the Saints are in negotiations or trying to. I think closer to trade deadline, which is shocking to say with the NFL. That's just crazy talk. That's just crazy talk, right? I probably look at him to be moved closer to then when the Raiders think they still got some shit. They still find themselves. I don't know, Raider fans. I don't want them to smoke, but let's just check in on the standings after 6 weeks. Raider fans, 2-4. Do you see hope? I mean, do you? If you do, good on you. But my thought process, or from what I hear, is they're being real hard on what they want for Devontae Adams. Like real, I don't want to say stubborn, but just like, this is what I want. This is what I'm taking. Anything less, kick rocks, right? So that's what also bring back to that Max Crosby thing. I don't think that's realistic because if they're that way on Devontae Adams, boy, they should. That's a guy, Crosby. They should put their heels in for him and make somebody give him the world because that dude is a stud. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say, but that's the only guy I feel is an upgrade over Aiden Hutchinson. And I don't know if it's an upgrade, but I could say you could make that argument. That would be an upgrade. But obviously, that's whatever. But I don't see him going nowhere, right? I mean, the Chiefs are just rolling quietly at 5-0. You know what I mean? The Chargers want to run the ball, 3-2, whatever. Broncos, I think they're getting their shit together, but unless Kansas City stumbles, it's theirs to lose, right? We all knew that ahead of time. But Buffalo at 3-2 is gonna by default win this division. I don't think the Jets compete. I don't think the Dolphins compete now, and we all know how the Patriots are not going to compete. The AFC North is going to probably be the biggest, the best division in my football with the Ravens. I think the Steelers are going to be that team that just nobody understands why they're there, but they're there. And the Bengals. Hey, listen, I'm not going to say they figured their shit out, but they always start slow. When's their next loss? Just quickly, when you get a second, look at the Bengals' schedule. Just real quick. At Cleveland, at home against Philly, at home against the Raiders, at Baltimore, at Chargers. Then you got Pittsburgh at Dallas. We figured out that's not a problem. At Tennessee, probably not a problem. Cleveland, whatever. It's that game. It's a rivalry game. Denver, Pittsburgh, as you finish out the year. But Baltimore, maybe in 3 more weeks. I don't know. We'll see how much they got their shit together next week. And then you move over to the NFC. How about those Commanders? I'm telling you. The Giants, who we thought they were. The Eagles are stumbling. Are just not, that coach is a problem, bro. That dude. Bro, you fuck around and find out. You'll get yourself, there'll be a horse's head in your bed if you keep messing around with those Philly fans. Nick Sirianni, you better chill. You do you, Pikachu. You know that. But Nick, I'm pretty sure you're watching. Nick Sirianni. There's probably a few Nicks. I'll be clear on that. Nick Sirianni, you better chill, bro. Philly fans ain't no joke. Bro, they threw rocks at Santa Claus. They ain't fucking around. Okay, so prayers up, Nick Sirianni. But the Commanders, I think they're going to roll in that division. The NFC South, let's flip a coin for Atlanta and Tampa now. Get it over with. And the NFC West, San Francisco is going to default into that. I mean, Seattle is going to pretend to be an issue, but they never really are. And then the NFC North, Green Bay and the Vikings. Listen, Bears, nobody gives a shit about you 4-2, I don't think. I don't think anybody cares about it because I don't think anybody believes in that. Green Bay's no joke. Okay. They'll be there, wild card type stuff. And Minnesota quietly 5-0. I mean, everybody thought they were dead when J.J. McCarthy, rookie draft pick, died. Or, career, this season ended. I shouldn't say that. When he was out for the season. And now old Sam Darnold just quietly, bloop, bloop, win. You know what I mean? So, but man, this next game against the Lions is a game. Right? I mean, this is in Minnesota. Should be a game. Should be a goddamn ballin' of a game, right? I'll take it. It's for me. It's Lions money line already. I think they go in there, and I think they beat the shit out of Minnesota and hand them their first loss and remind motherfuckers who the king of the North is. That's what I think it is. And I think 97 here, Hutchinson, they rally behind losing that dog. And I don't think Brad Holmes makes a panic move and gives up everything and tries to go out and replace Aiden Hutchinson. Because I don't think you can. Maybe you bring in a couple dudes, but you can't bring in one, right? Or you try with a couple and you bring in another, but you whatever, right? But you give me the points, man. You can get 2.5 in some places, but whatever. But their schedule ain't hard, Minnesota. That's what worries me. Their schedule is not hard. The Chargers are playing after Detroit, they go to LA, play the Rams. The Rams, I don't know. Maybe they get some people back and become an issue, but right now, Minnesota's playing really good ball. I don't see that being a loss. Playing at at home against Indianapolis. Colts aren't great. Playing Jacksonville. They're not great. It is in Jacksonville, so maybe that helps. Then at Tennessee. That's not great. At Chicago. Maybe they beat the shit out of each other, cannibalize each other. Arizona, Atlanta, winnable games. Chicago, winnable games. Seattle, winnable. Green Bay, Detroit. They could come out of the season with 4 losses. That's that's going to be a tough battle. That Detroit, right? Mark it in your calendar right now. January 5th in Detroit. Minnesota Vikings, Detroit Lions. Last game of the year. Sunday, January 5th, week 18. That the game's going to matter. That game's going to matter a lot. And I need that Lions team. For us to win a Super Bowl this year, I need the road to the Super Bowl to come through Motor City. I want that bye. I want home field. I want to host the NFC Championship game. I want it all. I don't want a little bit. I don't want a bite, motherfucker. I want the whole pizza. Everything. You know what I mean? So 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts over 30 miles an hour. Bills want to establish the run anyway. Don't see a passing game. Right. Kind of plays into, I think they get up. I think the Jets need to throw the ball. Windy conditions on a weak Aaron Rodgers arm. Throws a duck. Bullshit interception. At Lenny, one of the biggest, if not the biggest thing I tell new cappers like myself this time of year, don't let the combo of all the different sports going on overwhelm you. You don't have to cap every game. 100%. You do not have to cap every game. Do not. Like, just because there's baseball, NHL, everything on. Like, Thursday, NFL, college, football, NHL, MLB playoff game. Oh, Lenny will probably have a degenerate parlay. Don't get me wrong. But don't, not for money. Not for the purposes of income will I have a parlay. I will have a degenerate parlay, sure, for some money, but no. Soon enough, college basketball will be back. 150 game cards, 30 point spreads, for sure. It's only quarterback to give. His total was Brock Purdy game 1, and it was the lowest total of the season so far. God, I'm nervous. I like that. I see some props that I'm probably going to get in with this game that I just like the under straight up, man. At 41 and I'd see 41 and a half. Shop your lines. There's 41s out there if you want to go over, but I don't know how I don't. I don't tease to 0. But let's do it. I told you I'd give you a teaser. Buffalo +5. Under 47 and a half. That's about a square some bitch can get. For real. They're giving it to me at -119 on Caesars. So I'm just gonna slap that. Run it. That's what I'm doing. On the under first half and full game. I didn't look at the first half. That's a good call. 20 and a half. I'll take that hook in my back pocket. I'll take that hook in my back. Oh, come on. Oh, fucker moved to -112. Are you kidding? Whatever. Yeah, I like the total. I do like full game under. I just don't. Why can't I ever? There we go. Nope. That's all I really got baseball wise. I don't like it. I told you I lean Dodger stuff. Maybe no bet ninth inning, run line and shit. I make the Mets make me believe. I don't it's not like I just don't see it. Now I'll be on the Mets game 3, 4. But I don't see game 2. Game 1, I don't see how I get on the Guardians. But I don't like it. In the NHL, I'm still. Let's look at the NHL real quick. We haven't talked about updates on NHL scores. By the way, the Kings and the Senators both put up a touchdown. Just almost as many points as the Dallas Cowboys did yesterday. In their hockey game, final in Boston, Panthers Bruins 4-3. I wanted to bet that over. Utah Hockey Club. We got to figure out something else. Why Utah Hockey Club? There's no way that you guys are paying a bunch of people to sit around in a room to think shit up. And that's what you came up with, the Utah Hockey Club. You could have gave me you could have probably just bought me a pizza and I could have thought about some shit. I could have probably gave me a couple edibles, and let me just go in a creative state, and I probably came up with that. Something better than that. So the Utah Hockey Club gets their butt whooped 3-0 on the road to the New Jersey Devils. I don't have anything going on in this Red Wing game. Which I was gonna go to the Thursday game, I never did. But I can't get on. Cannot. So the Red Wings got problems in goalie, man, and Cam Talbot is not going to be the answer. Okay, he wasn't in just ever, and I don't know how far or much I can get on the Red Wings with this kind of rotation in net. I'm not saying I don't. And especially at this price tag, I can't back the Rangers. Maybe Rangers in regulation or something. Wings overs will be a thing for me this year. Which I what's the total on this price? 6.5 even money. I don't hate that. But wait, who's in that? Let me just double check. Fuck, it is. If you bet the over, you gotta imagine the Rangers score 5, 4. Because I don't think the Wings, their total is probably going to be at 2.5. Let's look real quick. 2.5 minus 120. I get 2. I don't like it. I'd probably look at it honestly in regulation for the Rangers, maybe. Yeah, 3.5. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that. Under, it says under in the Mets, Dodgers, Yankees game goal. Wait, Mets under in the Mets, Dodgers. Yankees game over. Bills money line. South Alabama minus 12. Louisiana Tech minus 11. I'm on tonight. You hear him. You hear him. You hear it. That's what your boy's on. Right there. He's giving it to you. All you had to do is ask. That's what Cody Bennett's on. Follow or fade at your own risk. You know how that rolls. I'm on. So check it out. I'm on New Mexico State. I got plus 11. So good luck unless you're against me. That was just a shot preview to tomorrow's college football. I am on New Mexico State for nothing other than I'll tell you tomorrow. But I haven't run a game since August 31st. Let's go. And then we'll break down more college football through the week. Tomorrow we'll start talking about college football. We'll break down tonight's game. I think Buffalo. I don't know how I like I said, I can't get on the Jets. I just can't. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna live bet that shit. So watch a little baseball because that makes me feel better. And probably watch a little bit of the Wings game tonight, and then get back in the swing of things. So good luck unless you're against me. We'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow. I'll be here 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. Don't forget, as always, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.